Hey guys, welcome to another top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 favourite video games of all time. In case you didn't know, I enjoy playing video games ever since I was a kid. I got back into it in recent years, ever since I got a Nintendo Switch at some point. So I thought I could talk about my personal favourite video games. Keep in mind that I have not played every video game. I mean, there's a lot of huge video games out there that I have not played yet, so this is again going to be a very subjective list, so let's get to it. Here's my top 10 favourite video games. And before top 10 lists, you've got to have your honourable mentions, and my honourable mentions are Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. All great games, those couldn't make the top 10 list, but what did make my top 10 was my number 10, which is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. As a Lego fan and a Star Wars fan, I've enjoyed playing this game so far. I have not completed the whole game yet, but so far it's pretty straightforward. And as if it's Lego, but it's based on the Star Wars Skywalker Saga, all the way from prequels to the original trilogy to sequels. It's a fun game, I enjoy it, it's become one of my favourites. Number 9 is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I remember playing this on the Wii during the late 2000s, and it's awesome. Love how all these cool, iconic video game characters come together and battle each other like it's a crossover universe with all the worlds you get to choose but to play in, and I enjoy the new one as well, but this one has nostalgic value to me. Number 8 is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. As a fan of both Mario and Sonic, this was a clever game to play where you get to play as these Mario and Sonic characters and take part in the Olympic Games. I enjoyed playing it back in the day and I love it, it's awesome. Number 7 is Mario Kart Wii. I played many Mario Kart games before, whenever I go to an arcade and stuff like that, but I enjoyed this one the most. I enjoy racing games, so of course it had to be on my list, so it's a pretty good game, so I love it, so yeah. Number 6 is Pokemon Scarlet. This is a new Pokemon game that just came out along with Violet, and I chose Scarlet mainly, but so far I love this game. Between the starter Pokemon, it was tough picking between Spiro, Gitito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley, but I chose Fuecoco because he's a crocodile fire type starter, and crocodiles are just some of my favourite reptiles, so yeah. I've beaten two gym leaders in the game so far, and I like how it's actually different from other Pokemon games where you have to battle trainers before the gym leader, whereas in this new one you just had to do a challenge, and it's simple as that. Overall, I love this game. Number 5 is Super Mario Galaxy. Like with most of the Wii games on here, this one has nostalgic value to me. It still holds up to this day in my opinion with its visuals, the platforms, the worlds you get to explore. It's one of the most timeless Mario games out there, so yeah. Number 4 is Wii Sports. This was a fun game I loved playing back in the late 2000s. I like how you get to play tennis, baseball, bowling, golf and boxing, but in video game form. I think it really also helps me get better at sport even in real life, so it's a good game. Number 3 is Sonic Mania. For someone who loves the Sonic franchise, this one felt a lot like the classic Sonic games, but it's faithful to the original Sonic games as well. But I also love its music, gameplay, and level designs. It can be very challenging. It's a challenging game to play too, especially when trying to complete both levels before you move on to the next one. But I managed to complete it, and it's overall one of my favourites. Number 2 is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. This Pokemon game felt a lot like the first generation, which holds a special place in my heart, and I actually like this one even more because not only did I get Eevee as my starter Pokemon, I even got to catch Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle in the game, and I love the music in the game as well, since it made me feel nostalgic. And I loved Pokemon growing up, and I still love it to this day. So yeah. But my number one favorite video game is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This is my favorite. This is my favorite video game, I think, as of now. It gave me everything I expect in a Mario game. I had a good time completing every level and collecting star coins. I even managed to defeat Bowser and his Koopas, so that's why it's my favorite video game of all time. So yeah, those are my favorite video games. So tell me in the comments section, what are your favorite video games? Tell me down in the comments, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.